Hey y'all, this is Sergeant Dan with Palmetto Edge, and I've got a big unboxing for you here today. As you can see, I got some SOGs. I got 6 of them here, so I'm just going to go through them one at a time, and I had to back my camera out and everything just to show you the magnitude of what's going on here. So give me just a second to get them. Get everything readjusted here, and we will get going on this. Nope, not quite. A little more. There we go. That's better. I tried doing a live of this, but only had... let me back it out just a little more. But only had like 2 people show up, which I get. I mean, I tried doing it middle of the day on a Monday, so I pretty much expected that to happen. So I said, instead of doing it that way, we'll just sit here and record it. So just going through the stack. Let me get a sip of my drink real quick. I got an RJ Rocker Son of a Peach. These guys are in Spartanburg, South Carolina, so really good stuff. All right, let's get going. We will start out with this one right here. This is the Flash AT. Yeah, so very attractive packaging from SOG on these new knives now. And these are all sealed up. See the little sticker there seals it up. I'll use my scarab to get into them. Alright. And alright. Flash, which one's this? Okay, yeah. I got them in somewhat of a variety of colors too, just so you can see some of the different color options out there. Let me get that packaging taken care of and out of the way. Alright. I'm also trying a couple of new things here. I'm in a new place trying to record because it's so hot out in my shop. I'm using a microphone now, so all kinds of new stuff going on here. But there it is. There's the Flash AT, and this one is in the urban gray. Let me get you close up on this guy as best as I can here. There's their XR lock. This thing right here. Guys, I gotta say, SOG has... Come on, focus. There we go. SOG has stepped their game up this year. I used to hold SOG on about the same level as Gerber. And y'all know, if you watch the channel enough, you know my opinions on Gerber. And my opinions on Gerber are not good. But SOG has figured out something that Gerber hasn't. I know I'm kind of dragging on here, but just touching on some of the stuff that's going on with SOG. They have overhauled their design element of their company. They have completely overhauled their quality control department and how they do stuff. So stuff should be coming out much better quality than it has in the past. If you saw my review of the Seal XR, it wasn't good. It wasn't a very good experience. So I'm hoping for better stuff coming here. But this one is an assisted open, and it uses this XR lock, which is a lot like, it basically is a copy of Benchmade's Axis lock. If you didn't know, Benchmade's patent ran up on that, and now other companies can start using it, and it's such a good lock that other companies are doing it, and I can't say I don't blame them for it. I mean, that's essentially what happened with liner locks and frame locks and stuff like that, and there's some of the most common stuff out there, so why not this bar style of lock? These have a safety on them on the back here. So, you know, like most safeties, red means you're dead, so red opens. That's got a real snappy, fast deployment too. And then, of course, when you engage it, no opening. That thing ain't going nowhere. It feels great in hand. Don't even notice that thing. I was afraid you would, but no, it goes away. Got a deep carry pocket clip on this one. What are these? Are these GFN handles? I think so. GRN, glass reinforced nylon handles. Yeah. Cryo D2 on this one. Where is it? Right there. Cryo D2. We'll say the action is a little gritty out of the box. I was expecting a little smoother. Once I get right here, it's really got this kind of gritty grind to it, but I think some oil will probably fix that up. Blade centering isn't perfect, but it's good. Absolutely, wow, that's amazing. Absolutely no blade play in any direction. It's not uncommon to get some blade play when you've got an assisted open knife, but man, no blade play whatsoever in any direction on this thing. Really great blade shape. So yeah, looking forward to getting this one in pocket. So, heck, I'll just use it to open the next one here. So yeah, I mean that's my plan. I've got them all here now, and plan is to review them each individually, carry them, and yeah, I'll have a lot of SOG pictures on the Instagram and reviews and all coming out here in the next month or so. So this is the SOG Aegis, and the only reason I know it's pronounced Aegis and not Aegis is because I watched Blade HQ's video with one of the guys from SOG on it the other day, and it is pronounced Aegis. So yeah, it's in about the same class as the Flash AT here, and so this is the Aegis AT. This one has that same sort of grindiness once you get to a certain point right here. Huh. Did that one do that? Let me check that. Yeah, it did. Okay. I was concerned over the XR lock not going back up here, but it looks like it does that on this one too, so, which I get. The Aegis is a lot smoother, a lot slicker feeling than the Flash there. Yeah, let me get you a close up on it. Same thing, Cryo D2, GRN handles, same XR lock, same safety, same assisted open on this one. So, a lot of the same features, just in a slightly different package, different design. And this one is gonna ultimately be my wife's. She liked this one, likes the colors and everything. So this one is, like I said, ultimately gonna be hers. Feels good in hand still though. It's, like I said, it's slicker than the Flash, but it still feels good in hand. I'm actually kind of fairly impressed by these so far. How's that blade centering on this one? Blade centering on this one is nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. If it's not perfect. Yeah, that's some really good blade centering. Lock up. Got a little bit of side to side, but nothing to be concerned about. I mean, just barely noticeable. And I say that and now I don't even feel it. So minute that sometimes you don't feel it. But yeah, same idea, just in a different package, y'all. Cool. Nice. Let's see. Next one is going to be the Trident AT. I used to really want one of the SOG Tridents, and never got one. Never, I don't know, other stuff just seemed to interest me more when I would think about it, you know. But, yeah, this one was just appealing enough to where I couldn't pass up on it. And I got this one in the blackout because this one's definitely meant to be more of a tactical knife. So the idea behind these, at least according to SOG, let me find my boxes just to reconfirm that. Yeah, so the idea is that this one is for professionals. So what they mean by that is military, law enforcement, those kind of guys. This one is meant for outdoors, and this one is meant for just a daily carry. So that's their idea behind the designs on these. But still, again, same idea, same concept, just in a different package. And this one has definitely got a more aggressive texture on it. This really feels more like a skateboard tape. I kind of like that. I like that on a lot of the Microtechs that have it, so I'm really kind of liking that on this one. But let me get you a close-up, as usual. Still same steel Cryo D2 on this one. XR lock. Safety up here because it is an assisted open. Has this little groove here to be either a cord cutter, seatbelt cutter, something like that. That's kind of gimmicky in my opinion, but I might give it a shot and let y'all know how it goes at least. Deep carry, almost wire style pocket clip. Another thing too, the Trident has a glass breaker up here on the tip. Now, hold on. This one does not have the same, well, yeah, kind of. It starts to get there. I said a little bit of, it feels gritty, but it doesn't feel, how do I explain it? It feels like maybe something that, like I said, some oil will fix as far as, right there, it starts to get this little grittiness to it. But same thing, safety works. Hard to disengage. Blade centering on this one is pretty darn close to perfect, but not quite. Blade play on this one also feels non-existent in any direction on this one too. But feels good in hand. Good tactical style blade there, guys. So there's the Trident AT. And now let's get into some of their higher end ones that they've just come out with. This one is the SOG-TAC XR, and I don't have to cut this one open because I've already had this one for about a week and had to get it out and play with it for a little while. But I figured I'd package it back up to be all pretty and professional for you. But so yeah, let me get you close up as usual, as I have every time, as I always say. Cryo D2 on this one too. I'll tell you what this one is. This is the SOG-TAC XR. And I opted to get this one in serrations. If it's a, I used to hate serrations, but they have really come in handy a few times in my career. So if it's a tactical blade like this, and the next couple of them, and serrations are an option, I will typically nowadays actually choose to get the serrations. So yeah, G10 on this one, G10 scales, full steel liners. This has the XR lock like the others. However, unlike the others, this one is not assisted. This one works just like your typical Benchmade with their axis locks. That's exactly how this one works. Oh golly, guys, this thing is just so smooth. This is a much better experience than I had with the Seal XR. This thing is, like I said, I had to play with it for a little while, and I am impressed, absolutely impressed by what SOG is putting out now. That blade centering is perfect on this one. No blade play in any direction. Super smooth. It's got the they don't call this a flipper tab. What do they call these? They call it the kick opener. So it's got a kick opener here. You can flick it with the thumb stud. You can disengage the XR lock or flick it out. Ergonomically, it's great. It's got this finger groove here. Grippy, but not super aggressive G10 on these. Deep carry pocket clip. It's a wire style pocket clip, but it's, as opposed to like the Spyderco ones, it's this round wire that rolls and flops around. This is some flat stuff that you ain't got to worry so much about that happening with. But yeah, there it is. That's the SOG-TAC XR. Next, let's do this one next. This one is the Vision XR. So this one is actually, as far as quality goes, a level above this one, the SOG-TAC. So, now one thing to note, all of these are made overseas. None of these are made in USA. From what I saw online, they're all made in Taiwan except this one. This one specifically says China as opposed to Taiwan. That could be wrong. I thought they were all made in Taiwan. They could have that on there wrong, but that's something I will definitely double check when I do actual individual reviews for all these. But I'm running out of places over here to put knives. Alright, so this is the Vision XR. As you can see, this one is a Tanto blade. Once again, I chose serrations on this one. Same handle material, the G10, same full steel liner, same XR lock. Same pocket clip. They come with this little plastic piece in there just to, just for packaging purposes. It's not meant to stay there. Difference between this one and this one, all exact same materials except for the blade steel. If you saw with this one, this is cryo treated CTS XHP. So, wow, whoa. That one's smooth. Wow, I said this one was smooth. This one's super smooth. That's impressive. That is impressive, y'all. So, same options for opening. You got your little kicker tab here. You got, I'm getting a little bit of lock stick there. I'm sure you can hear it. Getting some lock stick on that one. Kicker tab, anyway, yeah. Open with the kicker tab, open with the thumb stud, open by disengaging that XR lock. It's about the same size in hand. It feels a little thinner, actually. Feels a little bit thinner than the SOG-TAC. Is it? Yeah, I actually think it is maybe just a hair thinner. But, same idea, same general class of knife there. Super smooth on this one. Golly. It's got that lock stick, but man, it's so smooth. Oh, both of these two are on bearings, as will the next one be. Blade centering on this one looks pretty darn perfect. It doesn't have as much space there as the as the SOG-TAC. This is the Vision. Sorry, I'm got so many here, I'm forgetting all their names. SOG-TAC Vision doesn't have as much space in between the scales, so, but that blade centering looks pretty darn perfect. What about liners on this thing? Does it have them? Yeah, it's got minimal, skeletonized liners on this one. So there's that one, and last but certainly not least is the one that I was kind of really looking the most forward to, as I think a lot of people are. This one seems to be the more popular, the more intriguing of all the new releases here. And this one is the Pentagon XR. So, about on the same level as what was this one? The Flash? Vision. The Vision XR. Well, let me get you close up first. So there's that blade. If you'll notice, it has a partially sharpened upper edge there. It's not fully sharpened, just on the tip there. This one is also in the Cryo CTS XHP, G10 scales, XR lock. I opted for the OD green in this one. Yeah, still all the same great stuff that SOG's come up with this time around. Same pocket clip. So, yeah, this was definitely the one that I was most looking forward to, most excited about. And it's, as far as materials, it's on like the exact same level as the Vision XR. They both have that Cryo CTS XHP, G10, all that stuff. This one is almost on that same level. It has all the same materials except for the blade steel. Like I said, this is Cryo D2, and these are Cryo XHP. Ooh, I'm going to have to check on that lock stick on this one. See what's causing that. See if I can fix it. But let's see how this one goes. Whoop, that was my bad. Got a little lock stick on this one too. They feel a little dry, to be honest with you. I know that you can see that the blade's all oily and greasy, but it feels like in the pivot and all it's dry. So I think these will all be easy fixes, and if they're not, I will certainly let you know when it comes time for review on these. This one's really light too. Keep sliding off of that one. But definitely feels like a more aggressive texturing than the other two here. Yeah, this one's got a finer but more aggressive texturing on the G10 there. G10, right? It does say G10, right? It just says rugged handle. Yes, G10 handle right there. Okay, just had to confirm that. Oh, one thing to note about all of these, I believe. Yeah, so I'll wrap up with that. But yeah, really nice, really cool. I'm excited about every single one of these guys. SOG has figured something out that Gerber still needs to figure out, y'all. But one thing to note on every single one of these knives is that every single one of them, let me double check again before I go saying that. Every single one of them is, yep, fully ambidextrous. So if you are a lefty, all you got to do on these is switch that pocket clip over to the other side, and it functions the exact same way for you as it does for a righty. And that's because of the thumb studs here, that every single one of them is the same on both sides. The XR lock, works the same. It's, you know, just basically in the middle of the knife, so it just works the same. And yeah, so there they are. There's the new 2020 lineup of folders from SOG, guys. I'll get to reviews on them eventually. As you see, I got 6 of them here, so I'll just have to pick an order to do them in and do them. So, but yeah, a review will be coming for each and every one of them. So guys, thank y'all for watching this one. If you haven't already, if you're new here, check out the rest of the channel. I've got tons of reviews and unboxings and constantly have them coming. If you don't follow me on Instagram, why not? Go do that too. I constantly posting knife pictures. I've got a Patreon. It's at Palmetto Edge on that one, or patreon.com/Palmetto Edge. You know, if you want to help me out getting some knives, that'd be awesome. Like I've said many times before, if I buy a knife with Patreon money, then I will give the knife away in a drawing or something to the patrons, okay? So, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for reviews on all of these things here, and y'all have a good one.